Welcome back, everybody, to another Divi Project update for May 26, 2023. It's Friday. Memorial Day weekend is upon us. Do you have any fun plans? Let me know in the comments down below. But in the meantime, let's go over that Divi news. What's going on? We got lots of tweets from the voice, so be ready for that. But before we do, Nick was answering a question on Discord on what does the chamber license actually mean? So here we go. He was like, it's a big deal. The chamber has enormous power over the commercial landscape of the Emirates, as well as connections into every facet of the landscape. They can feed you into digital commerce infrastructure, cultivate relationships/partnerships, help raise funds, etc. So a partnership with them is equivalent to 30 years of networking, speaking, and being Arabic. So that is why it's a big deal. And we were like, I don't want to hype it too much, but as it's still a work in progress. So today's meeting went very well, and we're advancing through the process, but it's not a done deal until the ink dries. So sweet. And the Curtis like, then you may want to delete the bug because someone will put that on Twitter shortly. Funny, but yeah, Nick was like, I mean, none of that is untrue, but that would be true if we're a company aiming for relationships with them. LOL. But yeah, so Crick's like, sounds huge. And Nick was like, yeah, I mean, since the Emirates are like the mini countries, it's quite powerful. And then Divi All the Way will do other crypto companies have this access. And Nick was like, it's not like just joining the chamber in the US or for a state-wise or anything. It would be more like joining the US Chamber of Commerce, but it's also so much deeper than just registering over there. It's all a part of a larger initiative. So yeah, pretty crazy. And yeah, Nick's just like, not gonna lie, it's been really challenging. And as a relatively impatient person to deal with the business culture here, they move at their own pace, so things will be done. So just be patient, y'all. But yeah, so that's just a little update on the Chamber of Commerce licensor from Nick. So ooh, pretty cool. All right, let's go over the voices tweets. And yes, he did create this forum to ask questions for the Twitter Spaces, and there was one, but it didn't get recorded. And I was out fishing. If you can't see, I'm kind of burnt, but I was fishing during that time. I was on my way to go fishing, so I only got to listen to like 10 minutes of it. And I'm sure like the questions that the voice was asking that I was able to hear was someone was asking like, will Divi ever have like a burn feature or something implemented? Because other cryptos do that. And like voice clarified that if you didn't know it, Divi actually does already technically have a burn feature in it. Whenever you do a transaction sending Divi, that portion of Divi gets like marked down to 0. So it is in there. And like I think someone also asked about like Divi Labs initiating it, and it's like the voice was going on saying it was like not Divi Labs that would be the one doing it. Divi's its own blockchain. And yeah, so that's like the only little piece I caught. I know he was also talking about like the new what is it, Dragon Core that he's working on, or which one was it? It was, yeah, right here. Nick was like, Divi team building nonstop Dragon Core. And this is, yeah, like I said, you guys should really follow the voice because this is his own personal account, tweeting a lot of stuff. He posted this a while ago, and then he gave us a nice description of what the Dragon Core was. I'm sure he talked about that more in the Twitter Spaces. And again, I'm sorry I didn't get to record that for y'all. But Dragon Core in its current version, it is still in its teen phase, filled with untamed potential and boundless energy. I stand as a servant, an advisor, and a pillar of support for the pulsating core and core team. Let us not confuse this. We are not talking about the Divi wallet team or the desktop application team. This is about a beating heart, the very essence of the open source Divi blockchain that we, the entire community, use and maintain. The foundation being laid are the origin, the foundational elements that hold the promise of unlimited possibilities. The approach of the core team isn't about delivering a complete product and then announcing here it is, we're done. Instead, it's akin to revealing a map of uncharted territories teeming with possibilities. Upon the launch of the Dragon Core, the first of many releases, it won't be a static entity. It will be a living, growing beast spawning multiple iterations and innovations. Envision your dreams of utility, and as long as it aligns with the user's self-sovereignty, I assure you they will be attainable. And even these dreams are private in nature and can be realized once set up correctly. Vaults and Dragon Core will facilitate all of this. Now, the Divi Labs COO is currently drafting the light paper, which will provide a much broader overview of this product. So once we get that light paper, we'll get definitely a little bit more insight of what this Dragon Core that the voice is working on is about. But once this Team Dragon has been taught manners, it will proceed to beta testing, following by a full release. However, anticipate this dragon to keep growing and evolving until it reaches its great epoch, always building, always creating, and always moving toward crypto made easy and never sacrificed on the altar of autonomy. So, very exciting. He's been working on it like no other. Here he is showing them off, like Divi 2.1.4, Trezor 2.1, and then this is the code name Dragon. So, yep, that's what the voice is working on. Also, the voice gave us a little alpha sneak peek of like what the masternodes on the desktop will soon look like. Well, not masternodes because they're going away, but look, we see this, staking vaults. So yeah, staking vaults is coming to the desktop. So it's alpha version right now. So eventually soon all of us will start seeing us on it, but there's no date set yet on it. So they're still working on it. We'll get forwarded, but staking vaults are coming to the master. I keep saying master. They're coming to the desktop wallet. And for those who don't know a little bit more, the voice again did break it down on validator nodes out there. So the concept of a validator node is at the heart of our discussion. There are several ways to operate one. You can run it locally on your desktop as a hot node, or opt for the solitary path and run it remotely as a cold node. Alternatively, for those who prefer a hands-off approach, Divi's Crypto Made Easy service offers peace of mind by taking care of the technical details. Regardless of the method, you maintain sovereignty and control with the opportunity to learn and manage the node's intricacies. Now allow me to emphasize the operating as a validator node, or as some may call it, a validator vault or staking vault. This is a sign of progression. It represents the advancement of a master node to a higher status, offering superior utility. The progression is purely gainful, devoid of any losses. Yet from a blockchain perspective, it is essential to realize that by not opting for a cold validator vault, you might miss out on the potential benefits that come with additional features and functions. Now consider the process of building a house. A sturdy, reliable foundation is paramount. In cryptocurrency, the foundation is the immutable facilitated by the validators on the decentralized network, managed thus controlled by the community. However, validator vaults promise to offer more than just foundational support. They promote open participation, enabling individuals to contribute more significantly to the system. The hint lies within the tiers themselves. Now, some contributors might form the floor, others may contribute to both the floor and the metaphorical ballroom, and then some could even be responsible for the gardens and fountains. It's an open incentive, decentralized system that everyone can participate in. Now, the analogy to take away here is that running a validator node on a local computer or desktop is akin to being Clark Kent, who chooses not to use his super abilities. It's worth noting that the community will continue to have the same beneficial incentives as always, albeit modified, but certain features and functions will provide an additional foundation, a second layer or layers to the house, suggesting that the Divi blockchain is evolving into a mansion for the community. However, some of these new features will require a consistent commercial quality, connection, and robust node to ensure beneficial participation in the upcoming enhancements. Remember, your participation in any aspect is purely voluntarily. Owning Divi doesn't require you to stake it, but you can make coins and computer work. Similarly, if you opt to provide other features and work all actions are incentivized and active participants stand to benefit. This is all about the community and the core of creating utility. So I hope you guys understand that for what the staking vaults and what's actually happening for Masternode. Going to staking vaults is an upgrade, and like how you're in control still. It's like he refers to like Clark Kent, like you still have all the abilities to do it all, but he chooses not to use the super ability as Superman, because Clark Kent is the alter ego of Superman. Like, so who is who? They're both the same person, but one chooses not to use his powers in public and keeps his identity secret and whatnot. So that's a little analogy from the voice on the staking vaults and the validator nodes. But hey, I'm super excited for these staking vaults to come to the desktop wallet. Woo, keep on building Divi team. All right, now is there anything else from the voice? Yep, one more, because he was commenting on the Divi watch, knocked out of the competition of the block for the Divi lottery, and he had to chime in just like keep everyone educated and up to date on what it is. The Divi lottery isn't a lottery game. Instead, it's a competition with a built-in gift as an appreciation for a validator node who mines a block staking. Throughout the competition, there are 10,079 opportunities for participants who each earn a chance to deliver a punch on a punch meter metaphorically. Each punch registers a new power score. The strength of your punch isn't just about making contact. The power measurements you deliver gets you in the contention. Now, when you're the first to mine a block and stake after the lottery, you set the initial benchmark strength. However, this target only stays constant for a short time, as the following 10 contestants, with their successful punches, each contribute to raising the standard. The first day sees the most significant shifts in the leaderboard, but the pace of changes slows as the week progresses. Now, a new participant continues to land their punches, the strength measurements are added, and they can potentially dislodge the current competitors. They could knock the competitor with the weakest punch off the list or even displace others, causing a domino effect. After the pushes everyone down the ranking, and then this constantly evolving list of competitors and nodes represents a dynamic playing field with 10,079 opportunities during the week. So you secure your victory if you're fortunate enough to join the competition and punch the metaphorical punch meter with a strength measurement, surpassing and maintaining at least the 11th competitor. So again, because with the Divi lottery, there is one lucky winner who wins 252,000 Divi a week, and then there is 10 more people who win 25,000 Divi. So that makes 11 competitors right there. But there you have it. So that was a lot of information from the voice and a lot of analogies. I hope you guys did enjoy it, but definitely do follow the voice on Twitter. His handle is No Crypto Show. Don't follow anybody else outside of that because then it wouldn't be the voice. But yeah, so lots of information there. Super stoked on Divi. They keep building. Nick's doing his thing, and yeah. All right, and now the price of Divi right now is at 0.0049 cents on CoinMarketCap. Well, on CoinGecko, we're at 0.0051. I came over to the Discord channel because that's the price you're taking from CoinGecko versus CoinMarketCap. But CoinMarketCap's current rank is number 665. Ooh, we're close to that 666 territory. Market cap's at $16.9 million. If we were at 1,600, Divi's price should be way lower, but no, we're at $16.9 million for our market cap. And our trading volume is at 328,000. And then here's that day chart for you from CoinMarketCap standards. It's just moving sideways here. Now, total master nodes out there is 1,867. So yeah, keep on staking those master nodes. Like, eventually, staking vaults will be here, and you'll make that switch, and we'll get plenty of time to do so. And the voice explained how the change is happening, and it's for the better. And if you guys need to download the official regional crypto wallet of La Liga, the link's down here. And Renew did mention that on the Twitter space. I did catch that just a little bit, like saying, yeah, he was talking about how we are the regional wallet for La Liga. So, man, I wish somebody had that recorded, and I wish I could have done that. But again, sorry, guys. But yes, this is a wallet made for everyone. This is crypto made easy. Buy, convert, and earn crypto with our fully self-custodial wallet. Well, there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if so, hit that thumbs up for me. Subscribe to the channel. And until next time, the Crypto Sherpa is out.